This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress is ready for a major project this summer. The group's executive director will tell us about it next. It's Monday, that's the bad news. The good news is that it's time for local information overload. I'm Ken Karen, I thank you for watching. And here's your Monday headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. More good news for downtown Hazleton. State Senator John Udechak and State Representative Tara Toohill announced that the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress has been awarded a $500,000 Keystone Communities grant. The City of Hazleton sponsored the application on behalf of the Alliance, which administers the city's Keystone Main Street program. The grant was awarded by the State Department of Community and Economic Development. This latest funding will help to transform the former Security Savings Bank building into Hazleton's new City Arts Center. The grant matches a Luzerne County LSA grant awarded last year. And a major art project is ready to get underway in downtown Hazleton, but there's one important thing they need to do before they get started. Here's Lisa Sugart.
We've been talking about the revitalization of downtown Hazleton. Pleased to welcome back Krista Schneider, who is the Executive Director of the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress, but now an interesting phase of revitalization in the form of a mural. So tell us all about this.
Well, public art has traditionally been an agent of change in many communities. Philadelphia has the largest mural arts program in the country that's had a huge impact on their community development, revitalization. Pittston is a community that's, I think they have 4 or 5 murals now. Again, very successful. Same thing, East Stroudsburg. So we want to, this was something that was suggested in our strategic plan, from public input. So we want to try to do our first one this year.
And where will it be at?
It's going to be overlooking it's on the corner of Broad and Wyoming, but back behind Hazel Drugs, there's a wall. It's about 900 square feet. It was in disrepair. We worked with the owner, Bill Spear, provided some funds to help resurface it and prepare it for painting. So it's a nice, smooth, blank canvas right now.
So now you're looking for artists. You need experienced artists to come in and take. So where are we at in the process with this?
We want our first. Well, we want 2 things for our first mural. We want an artist who is experienced in doing murals for a public art project like this. But we also want the artist to be willing to teach others about the techniques. So we're soliciting qualifications right now. They'll be due May 31st, and we want somebody who's just had some experience working with an outdoor mural. And then that person will be responsible for painting the mural, but also having at least one day during the summer where they host a public workshop for other artists, for art students or art educators who are interested in the process, so that they could learn the technique and maybe participate in painting a little bit that day.
And you have some students from the Hazleton Area School District involved already.
Right. It's the Hazleton Area Arts and Humanities Magnet School. The visual arts students there are actually, we solicited ideas for the theme. What do we want the first mural, what's the theme for the mural? So those students are working with all those suggestions to try to just help us brainstorm and figure out what it is that we want the theme to be. And then if the artist chooses to use one of those concepts, they can. If they want to use their own, that'll be fine too.
So for anyone watching that might be an artist that's eligible to do this, what do they do? Where do they apply?
On our website, they'll find a link about the mural project, and they could contact me. All the qualifications can be sent electronically to my email, kschneider@downtownhazleton.org.
All right, so something new coming to downtown Hazleton. If you're an artist, contact Krista and get involved. We'll be looking forward to seeing how it all comes out.
Thank you, Lisa. The Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress would like to have the mural painted by August 15th. In other news, surveillance video helped police make an arrest in a church burglary that happened on Thursday. The video helped Hazleton police recover a safe taken from St. John's Byzantine Catholic Church on East 20th Street in Hazleton. The safe contained valuable religious items, including a chalice and cash. Surveillance video helped police identify the vehicle involved in the burglary and eventually led them to the suspect, 25-year-old Michael Sluck of Hazleton. Police say that Sluck admitted to being involved in the burglary with another male male yet to be identified. Mayor Jeff Cassatt says that he was thankful the property was safely recovered. He says there's no amount of money that could replace the religious and sacred value. PennDOT officials announced the opening of their latest park and ride in Whitehaven. The newest lot recently opened along Route 940 near the Whitehaven Exchange on Interstate 80. We talked with PennDOT District Press Officer James May.
Well, this is the fifth one that we have here in northeastern Pennsylvania. It's down in the Whitehaven area right off of Interstate 80 at State Route 940. There's about 177 spots there that people can go and park their car and leave their car. You can leave it overnight, but obviously it's as far as any liability that is on you. We anticipate a lot of folks that go down to Toby Hanna will probably use this for carpooling. So it's a great way to encourage people to carpool, and we think this one is an area that's going to be very convenient for the folks. So now we have the one in Dorrance, we have one in Whitehaven. There's another one that we're looking at putting in Butler area as well. So a great way to encourage carpooling for the people in the region.
And these are free.
They are. You can go, you park your car there. Obviously, the safety aspect and those type of things are on you. You can't leave your car there for an extended period of time. You know, we don't want cars to be abandoned there. So if we see it there for more than a few weeks, we will go figure out what's going on with that. But you can leave it overnight, and you can leave it for a few days if you're going somewhere and you want to carpool with people.
The park and ride facilities are part of PennDOT's 12-year plan, which is meant to program funds for the design and construction of roads, parking facilities, and transit needs in the state. As May said, another facility is planned for an area off Interstate 80 in Butler Township, somewhere near the exit onto Route 309. It is currently in the planning stages. Tonight on the season finale of SSPTV Sports Show Out of Left Field, you'll meet Rohan Coutinho, a pickup soccer player who helped organize a tournament to benefit that Hazleton mural project you heard about earlier. Plus, we'll see how the Hazleton area Lady Cougar lacrosse team is holding up in their second season of existence, and we take an in-depth look at the Skook Recovers, a group helping those battling addiction in Schuylkill County. It's a story about the group's founder, who's also a local bodybuilder. Here's a preview. Travis Snyder has found inner peace, but he's fighting an external war. He's already fought for his life, and now he's fighting for others who are battling addiction in Schuylkill County. He wants to put those in need on his massive shoulders. He lifts hard and then speaks softly and thoughtfully, deep inside Schuylkill County at Pap's Gym.
It goes beyond just picking things up and putting things down. Yeah. It truly is a very, for me, it's a spiritual thing. You know, with usually I have headphones when I'm doing stuff, you know, that combination of, positive thinking and pushing our body to limits, music, and then just the sensation you get after, pushing yourself hard and getting that feeling, that rush.
The season finale of Out of Left Field airs tonight at 8 p.m. on SSPTV, and then it will be available online all the time at ssptv.com. Coming up in sports, Ron Marchetti's popular Trivia Treat segment, plus we'll run you through Penn State Hazleton Softball's Award Hall. After this break, we kick off Emergency Medical Services Week. We'll speak with 2 EMTs about a new program coming to the area.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Attention all female high school and college students. Core Fitness Hazleton has a summer program promotion in effect, and it runs through August 31st. Buy any 6-week program for only $40. Plus, you get unlimited use of the gym, and all classes are included. You must have valid ID. Bring your friends for added fun. For more details, check out Core Fitness Hazleton on Facebook or call Core Fitness at 570-455-7818 or stop in at 711 West Broad Street in Hazleton.
It is a profession that is in great demand, not only in our area, but everywhere across the nation. I'm talking about EMTs, emergency medical technicians. And here to tell us today about a new program they hope to bring to this area are 2 friends of ours, known from Wild Bout Huntin', but also known from the APTS, American Patient Transport Systems, Dennis Gantz, who is the Director of Marketing and Education at APTS, and also Wally Boyle, who is the Paramedic Coordinator for APTS. Now, this is something it's not an easy thing to become an EMT, obviously, but obviously you've had an interest in it that you just wanted to start a program for this. So who in our viewing audience would be eligible to take part in this?
Anybody that's 16 years of age or older for the state certification. If you're over 18, then there is also the National Registry, which will allow you to go to other states. Right now there is a great need for EMTs in the area. Not only are we looking for EMTs here at APTS, but a lot of the local volunteer squads are also looking. And so this was a mutual thing between the local volunteers, Lehigh Valley, Hazleton, and the EMI Institute to bring this program here to offer it to people that might be interested in getting into the profession.
So we're not here today to tell you about an exact date and time or anything. You just need to know you have people interested right now, so they have to contact you if they would be interested in getting involved.
Correct. We're trying to get enough people to roster a class. Right now we're looking to get at least anywhere between 15 to 20 people.
Alrighty. And to take part in something like this, people might be wondering, can I afford it? What is the cost involved?
Yeah, the cost is $600, and that includes all the books and materials that you would need. And usually the program, you're going to be going to school 2 to 3 days a week. Most likely this course will run in the evenings, so hopefully it will fit everyone's work schedules, and occasional Saturdays here and there. But you know, it is about a 12-week program, usually 3 to 4 months, and it can be extensive. You've got to learn a lot about anatomy, the body, the physiology of the body.
Well, when you look at the price of it, it's not that much when you consider that this could be a career for the rest of your life, something that you want to do, helping people, and it qualifies you to work at a variety of places.
Absolutely. It's a great stepping stone for folks who are interested in getting involved in healthcare. A lot of people who have taken the EMT program have used it to go on to become paramedics and nurses. And actually nurses take it to be able to run an ambulance. That's one thing people don't realize, that if you're a registered nurse, you actually cannot treat somebody in an ambulance unless you have emergency medical training as an EMT. So this is something, we actually had one nurse that contacted us that's interested in the program because they want to be able to run an ambulance.
I never knew that. That's important. Now, for our viewers who are watching, who do they call? Where do they email?
They can contact me at the APTS office at 570-459-6622, or they can email me at dgants@aptsems.com, or they can contact Michelle Kasich, who is the coordinator at Lehigh Valley Hazleton, and we'll have her email at the bottom of the screen as well.
All right. If you're interested in a career as an EMT, now's your opportunity. Give them a call or email them, and you might be part of the first class being held here through Lehigh Valley in the Hazleton area.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
Mother Nature likes to mess with us in northeast Pennsylvania, and she pulled a good one yesterday. Today was a bit more stable, but very cool. Here's our local weather forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy. Our low will be 46 degrees with a west wind from 6 to 11 miles per hour. Let's see what the rest of the week has in store. Tuesday, we do have a 50% chance of showers, mainly after 7 a.m. Mostly cloudy. Our high will be 59 degrees. On Tuesday night, we have a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy. Our low will be 44 degrees. On Wednesday, 20% chance of showers. It will be partly sunny, high in the 60s as we get back up there temperature-wise. Wednesday night, partly cloudy, low in the mid-40s. And then on Thursday, mostly sunny, a nice day with a high near 62. Thursday night, partly cloudy, back down into the mid-40s. Friday looks like a great day, mostly sunny, high near 70 degrees. And then Friday night, partly cloudy with a low of 49 degrees.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
Let's try to brighten someone's Monday. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 206, pick 3 903, pick 4 3432, and pick 5 29960. All right, here's our home of the week. It's at 110 Manayunk Avenue in Eagle Rock Resort. It has over 2,700 square feet. It's a log home, overlooks the ski area and lakes, has 5 bedrooms plus a furnished basement. The kitchen has granite countertops, stainless appliances, and hardwood flooring flooring throughout the entire main level and loft. It is reduced to $399,000. For showings, call Diane at 570-956-3323, or you can email dfrench@Eagle Rock Resort. When we come back, it's the Sportscast with me and Ron Marchetti. We'll be right back.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Only one young man from the Wyoming Valley Conference made it to the District 2 AAA tennis singles semifinals, and it was Wister Juhas from Hazleton area. After a stellar regular season, Juhas came into the tournament as the number 4 seed. He won his first 2 matches in straight sets before he lost to Sehas Chadragiri of Abington Heights, the number 1 seed and this year's district champion. The draw for the district doubles tournament is due out today. We'll keep you updated. The Penn State Hazleton softball team is the number 6 seed in this week's National United States Collegiate Athletic Association tournament. Here's a reason why they are one of the top teams in the country. At the USCAA Awards Banquet, Hazleton pitcher Kayla Rome was named a first-team All-American and to the National All-Academic team. Rome had the most strikeouts in the Penn State University Athletic Conference, and she finished with a 2.03 ERA. Vanessa Michael slugged her way to the All-American second team as she put up a .414 average on the year. Mariah Lynn hit .409 and was tied for the most hits in the country and is an honorable mention All-American. So is Sarah Stauffer, who had a .383 average and a 2.10 earned run average as a pitcher. Rome, Stauffer, and Michael were also on the PSU AC All-Conference team. Hazleton area grad Samantha Varela joined them. Varela was named first team All-Conference. Rich Lipinski was the conference coach of the year, and we will have more on the local Lions very soon on FYI. The Schuylkill League softball and baseball playoffs are this week, and here's a look at the schedule. The baseball playoffs start tomorrow night, and check out the late game being held at Pine Grove. 3 local teams made the cut. The wildcard team Tamaqua will play Schuylkill Haven, and Division III champ Marion battles Division I champion North Schuylkill in the late game. The softball playoffs will feature 2 local teams. It's just a question of who Tamaqua will play as they square off with Pine Grove today for the Division I championship. If Tamaqua wins, they will play Division III winner Monoy area. If they lose, they will take on Division II champion Williams Valley in the early game on Wednesday at Blue Mountain High School. The Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Penguins pushed the Hershey Bears to a Game 7, and then the series was pushed to overtime, but it was the Bears who took the victory, and they are moving on to the next round of the Calder Cup playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, here's sports genius and heck of a nice guy, Ron Marchetti.
Happy birthday, Sugar Ray Leonard, who hit 60 today. Hi, everybody. This is Trivia Treats on this May 16th, not a good hair day. Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, will hit 70 tomorrow. 20 years ago today, in 1996, car racer Scott Braden died from injuries sustained in an Indianapolis 500 practice session. Braden, having set the track's all-time speed record during qualifying run, was to be the pole sitter for the second consecutive year in 1996. Coming 10 years closer and 10 years ago, in 2005, Kentucky Derby winner Barbaro would begin the Preakness with a false start when he broke from the starting gate prematurely. Being deemed fit, he was reloaded into the gate. As the restarted race began, Barbaro broke cleanly but would suffer a catastrophic injury as the horses passed the grandstand shortly after the start. Veteran jockey Edgar Prego would immediately pull Barbaro up and bring him to a gentle stop. He dismounted and leaned his shoulder into the horse's shoulder for support until track attendants could arrive. Bernardini went on to win the race. Many theories arose as to the cause of the accident, though none were ever confirmed. However, Barbaro broke his right hind leg in more than 20 places. After his breakdown in the Preakness, Barbaro would become the object of public affection, and his condition was reported by news organizations on a daily basis. After 8 months of trying to save Barbaro, he would be euthanized on January 20th, 2007, and the horse racing world, who tried to rally his recovery, would say goodbye to their undefeated champion horse. Finally, 50 years ago, In 1966, it became official. The Yankees dynasty had crumbled, and like Humpty Dumpty, it appeared doubtful that it could ever be put back together again. From first place and losing the World Series in 7 games in 1964 to last place in 1966, after losing 16 of their first 20 games, on this day, the Yankees fired their manager, Johnny Keane, and Ralph Halk went from front office back to the dugout. But it didn't do any good. They finished in last place, a game and a half behind ninth place Boston and 26 and a half games behind Baltimore. Mother of God. Till Monday, be a good sport. Stay loose.
Mondays can be rough, but you can end them on a high note. Seafood night at Bottlenecks. Choose from crab, clam, shrimp, and lobster specials, such as their little neck clams in garlic butter, only $1.95 a dozen, or handmade crab cake platter for only $8.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, the annual Shenandoah Kilbasi Festival will be held Saturday, May 21st from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on North Main Street. The festival will include the homemade kielbasi contest, plus commercial makers, Mrs. T pierogies, and plenty of other crafters and vendors. For more information, please check out downtownshenandoah.com or call 570-462-2060. And one more quick announcement, the Laurel Mall is now seeking candidates for a part-time evening maintenance janitorial position for 32 hours per week. Interested candidates should send resumes to raruzo@thelaurelmall.com or call 570-454-2100. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Robert James Ford of Hazel Township. Funeral is Friday at 10 a.m. from the Good Shepherd Church. Friends may call Friday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Martha Cadillac, formerly of West Hazelton. Funeral is Wednesday at 10 a.m. in the Holy Name of Jesus Parish. Friends may call Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. at the church. Arrangements are under the direction of the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home. Jane G. Bogdan, formerly of Drums. Funeral is Wednesday at 11 a.m. from the Butler Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Friends may call Wednesday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. And Cletus Doherty of Hazelton. Mass is Thursday at 10 a.m. at the Annunciation Parish at the Church of St. Gabriel. Friends may call Thursday from 9:30 to 10 a.m. Arrangements are under the direction of the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Amy Kiefer of Sugarloaf. Amy, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
America, this America is for you. This summer, Budweiser will replace their name on their 12-ounce cans and bottles with America. It's called the America is in Your Hands campaign as Budweiser gets ready for the Copa America Centenario soccer tournament being hosted by the United States and the Summer Olympic Games being held in Brazil. Remember, Out of Left Field season finale tonight at 8 p.m. If you don't watch it, I will not talk to you tomorrow. Of course I will. I appreciate you watching this show. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.
Burger Cadillac, Hazelton. Drive with experience.